My name is Jingxin Hu, and I work as a project leader at FEN GmbH, as well as a senior scientist at the Institute for Power Generation and Storage Systems of RWTH Aachen University. I'm currently working on the Hyperride project, which is funded by European Union Horizon 2020 Innovation Action. And the project has a funding period of 48 months, starting from October 2020 and will end in September 2024. And Hyperride has a total funding volume of 8.2 million euro, with 7 million euro from EU contribution and the rest from the project partners. In the Hyperride project, we have a very strong consortium of in total 10 project partners from 6 countries in Europe. Among them, AIT, Austrian Institute of Technology, is our project coordinator, and we also have RWTH Aachen University and FEN GmbH from Germany, EPFL Lausanne from Switzerland, Cybric from Sweden, Eaton from Czech Republic, Salisco from Austria, and Engineering, ASM, and Emotion from Italy. First of all, Hyperride stands for hybrid provision of energies based on reliability and resiliency by integration of DC equipment. In this project, we're mainly aiming for implementing DC and hybrid AC-DC grids in the field of smart energy and smart grids. And this requires innovations in power electronics and sensors, power system operation and planning, ICT systems for grid automation, as well as business model development. The primary goal of Hyperride is to demonstrate medium voltage and low voltage DC and hybrid AC-DC grids in order to develop a modular and resilient power system with high share of renewable energy sources. Well, actually, I have 2 roles in the Hyperride project. On one hand, I work as a project manager at FEN GmbH to lead a working package of dissemination and knowledge transfer. And the main task there is to exchange experience and best practices among relevant stakeholders and the bridge initiative within the framework of Horizon 2020. And on the other hand, I am also a technical leader at the Institute of PGS from the RWTH Aachen University, and my task there is to implement the German pilot site by interconnecting a 5 kilovolt DC research grid with many medium voltage and low voltage AC grid connections by using the high power DC to DC and DC AC converters. In general, Hyperride will contribute to the field implementation of DC and hybrid AC-DC grids. On the system perspective, Hyperride will develop new guidelines for grid planning and operation. On the assets perspective, Hyperride will provide new technical solutions to MVDC grids, circuit breakers, and sensors. On the automation perspective, Hyperride will address cybersecurity, fault detection and prevention to ensure a stable grid operation. It can be envisioned that with the promising contributions of Hyperride in the future, more renewable energy sources can be directly integrated into DC grids while maintaining the reliability and resiliency of the power system. In my opinion, the highlight of Hyperride is that we will demonstrate DC and hybrid AC-DC grids in 3 different pilot sites at RWTH Aachen, EPFL, and ASM Piani in 3 different countries. And moreover, these 3 pilot sites will be virtually linked by geographically distributed real-time co-simulations. It will provide a unique European infrastructure to demonstrate different aspects and scenarios of hybrid AC-DC grids. In the FEN Research Campus founded by BMBF, we have developed technologies and know-hows for medium voltage grids and components, and we have successfully constructed a 5 kilovolt DC campus grid. In the Hyperride project, the German pilot site will further extend the concept of FEN DC grids to the concept of hybrid AC-DC grid. And we believe that this will significantly increase the technical readiness level of DC technologies in the power system application. For me, the biggest advantage of working at FEN Research Campus is that I can work very closely with many academia and industry partners under the same roof, and this really accelerates the process of innovation and knowledge transfer. And another advantage I would say is that I will have many various opportunities to work on highly innovative and exciting projects that will have a huge impact on the future energy system.